Y'all come on in. I got something to show you that you got to see to believe. It's called Blue Wonder Gun Blue. It's not cold blue. It's not hot blue. It's Blue Wonder. Let's blue. First of all, we've got to get the area clean. So we're going to use the Blue Wonder Gun Cleaner. Not only will this remove rust off the gun without hurting the bluing, it'll go down the bore and it'll take out all your lead and all your copper. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean the area that we're going to blue. Now, if you use steel wool with this, it'll remove rust off the gun and not harm the bluing. However, if you use Scotch-Brite, it'll strip it down to bare metal in a heartbeat. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to take and we're going to put a little of the gun cleaner right here on this barrel. Now you can see this barrel is totally stripped. It's down to bare metal. Next thing, if you don't have a torch, use a hairdryer. We want to get the metal to about 125 degrees Fahrenheit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm it to the touch. Now, if you happen to be in Texas, you can set it outside and then it'll heat up by itself. We're going to warm this up. That's about right. Now, we're going to wipe it. And I want you to notice the crud that we got out of this. This is the impurities that's in the metal. Now, this is what keeps a lot of people from getting a really good blue job. And remember, you want a real good blue job when you do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean the area that we're going to blue. Now, this is what you got to do. You got to shake it well because this contains 24 karat gold and sterling silver, so it falls to the bottom. All we do is shake it up. We're using just a regular old paper towel here. You can use $100 bills if you want to. Take and put it on. Now I want to show you something here. You can see this gold hue right there. Now that gold hue is the actual bonding of the 24 karat gold. Now what we've done is we've established our base. Now we're going to build it up, and let's make this barrel look like a Weatherby. How about that? As you see, we're just layering it on. Now what makes this different from our competitors is you notice we're not having to steel wool between or anything like that. All we're doing is just layering it on. This is quick, this is easy, and it works. So we're just going to build it up there. Now I'm going to stop here for a minute and I'm going to show you something. Just put one more coat on. Now let's say that you was bluing with, shall we say, brand X, and you go, you know, I'd like to have this thing darker. Well, first of all, we're going to develop it, and I'm going to show you what we got. This is our developer. This works kind of like you'd develop a picture. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to develop it. Now this looks pretty doggone good, as you can see there. Pretty darn good, yeah. But we're going to get this darker. Now this is what separates us from the rest of the pack. We're going to take the gun cleaner and we're just going to clean off this developer. Now by the way, you can do touch up with this or you can blue an entire gun. It's up to you. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to warm it to the touch again. Remember, heat activates the bluing, so we're just going to get it warm. And I guarantee in just a few minutes this is going to look like a Remington. So we shake well. That's the whole trick of this. Remember, there's got to be a trick to everything. The trick is you got to shake this well because it does contain 24 karat gold and sterling silver. So what we're going to do now is that we're just going to take and just layer it on. Good thing about this is neatness doesn't count. If you spill some, use it. You see how dark it's getting? Each time we go over it, this is getting darker. You can get this as dark as you want it. Now when you get it where you want it, you take your finishing oil or your developer here, develop it. I'll hold it up there so you can see it. What do you think about that? That's nice, isn't it? Now, remember I said, now this is if we were bluing the entire gun. Now let's do a touch-up. We've got this Ruger Blackhawk here that is in definite need of some TLC. You see the cylinder right there? Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean the area that we're going to blue, and guess what we're going to use? Yep, we're going to use Blue Wonder Gun Cleaner, because this will remove rust off the gun without harming the bluing. So the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to clean it good. Now you notice I'm using steel wool because I'm not wanting to strip this bluing. Now once we've got it the first pass, we're going to wipe it off, and we're going to put just a little bit more of the cleaner right here on this spot. And we're going to warm it to the touch. Remember, if you don't have a torch, use a hairdryer. We're going to get about 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Just getting it warm. Now we're going to wipe it. What we're doing is we're leaching out the impurities that's in this metal. You can see the rust that we took off that. Now, what did I say? Shake well. Watch this as it goes in. You're actually going to see it penetrating in, and you're seeing it actually come back to almost normal there, right? We're going to continue getting it darker. What we're doing is we're increasing the value of this gun, because I guarantee you, the way that cylinder looked there a minute ago, it'd be hard to sell. See it getting darker? Still darker. And by the way, we guarantee this to look and wear like factory blue. Now that's a big thing to say, but we do. One more coat, and we're going to develop it, and I'll show you what we got. Put the developer on it. And bingo, take a look at that. That Ruger has been restored. Now, this is how it's sold in the store. This 1 ounce bottle right here, this is the 1 ounce blue kit. This will blue 2 to 3 full-size shotguns. Comes with the developer. This is what we call your professional kit. This will blue up to 6 full-size shotguns. Comes with 2 ounces of the bluer, 2 ounces of developer. The gun cleaner is available separate. The reason it's separate is because you can use it for cleaning rust off the gun without hurting the bluing, going down the bore, taking out all your lead and all your copper. It's handy, it's in a tube, you can throw it right in your gun kit there, use it over and over and over. It is a high concentrated gel. This will outlast 4 to 5 of our competitors' products. Remember, it's not cold blue, it's not hot blue, it's Blue Wonder, and it's available at your gun store today.